And everybody, I am back, and I'm not gonna be playing a game right now, as you can see on the screen. My React couch is out here. I should probably name that to something else, but yeah, uh, I'm alone this time, reacting to Nuke's top five. I know last time I reacted to Nuke's, it was I had a friend, but now it's just me. And I have no idea how well or how unwell I will do alone. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. When it I was gonna plan to stream over the weekend, whether it been observation, I can't speak. Whether it be me going to my fucking V8 trying to speak, or just playing observation duty. I was gonna do observation duty 5, or I was gonna play something else. I have other games that I have lined up that I want to play. However, if you're following me on Twitter, you did see I had to cancel all streams over the weekend because I believe I was live on Thursday or I was live on Friday. And the next day would have been Saturday, and if you are following me on Twitter, you would have saw I had to deal with a hurricane coming over my area, as well as a 5.1 earthquake that also shook my area as well. So it was nerve-wracking, to say the least, having to deal with a hurricane and an earthquake. But I managed to be fine. I guess I was lucky enough that the only thing that happened was slight water damage to my walls, I guess. I know others have fared worse, but aside from hurricane damage and or earthquake damages, I should be fine. So it's just me trying to get back into it again. So I'd say I'm lucky that nothing major happened. Everyone around me is fine. Why does my thing say I'm offline? What? Am I dead? I have died. No, my app is dead. So yeah, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, we're gonna react to more Nuke's top five to in my dark room of solitude and lonesome. So I hope you have a beverage, a snack, both, and a blanket if you get scared, and we're just gonna jump right into it. If there is any issues, do let me know, because I will go in full screen and I cannot see my stream unless I pull it up somewhere else. Actually, yeah, let me do that real quick. It seems fine. I'm looking at a black screen. I went offline again. Is my Twitch app broken? No, I'm live. What is going on with this? Why is this doing this? I back out to try to see like if you can see, but it just immediately tells me I'm offline. Let me unmute. Let me go in. Can I go into my own stream? Does it have to be through my... This thing wants me to network with Pokimane. I don't think she wants to speak to me at all, because I'm just a nobody and I don't play the games. Okay, there. I can see now. Excuse my technical difficulties. Now we're just gonna jump right into it. I will pause. I will lower the volume. Holy crap.
Highway horror. It's 4 in the morning and truck driver William Church is driving down an empty highway just outside of Phoenix, Arizona. He suddenly spots
that also got hit by a hurricane, I
that
believe.
makes his blood
Tropical storm.
cold. William's truck dashcam records the moment when a translucent figure appears to be standing on the right lane of the highway. The truck driver can't believe his eyes, but he's not the only one who spots the bizarre figure. Sitting next to him in the passenger seat is his truck driving partner, Erica Lake. She is also shocked by the sudden appearance of this strange apparition on the road.
At first, I thought it was a human, and then when you can't really see the face and the top of the body up, I was kind of, I wonder what, and then we were thinking about maybe it's a ghost.
I actually twitched the wheel.
Yes, I saw that.
Whoever it was.
The highway they are on, Arizona State Route 87, is notorious for its many deadly accidents where countless lives have been tragically cut short. Adding to the mystery, the figure they capture appears to have no upper torso or head. So did the two truckers
It's just the
capture
bottom
proof
part of the body.
paranormal?
That's all I
Or
see.
just what do you think this is?
I will say, okay, I'm gonna say this. I have a fear of any of this encounter happening in real life for me. There are times when I go traveling with my parents and my sisters, and we go to Las Vegas. And if you know, the distance between where I live and Las Vegas is a 5-hour drive. If you're driving within the speed limit, 3 hours if you're speeding. I don't ask how I know. There is a large section, I think after you pass Barstow, and I forgot what other cities. And I believe it's before or Baker is in the city. There's a city called Baker. It's pretty much, excuse me. It's pretty much just a gas station stop. Wherever we go, there is nothing but desert, and I guess hills. And I swear I'm never driving, thankfully, because I would probably fall asleep at the wheel because we always go at night. Because my dad always decides to work the day and then we leave at night. And every single time we are in this long stretch of just dark and desert, I do not look out the window at all for this exact reason. I have a small fear of me actually seeing this. If you are next to me in the car, I am always either looking down at my phone or I'm trying to occupy myself. I was gonna say I read, but I can't read in a moving vehicle. I get motion sickness. I guess I just don't try to look out the window at all. I'm pretty sure I'm on my phone most of the time, just playing a game, or I'm playing on my Switch, and somehow I don't get a headache doing that. But yeah, I have an exact fear of this happening. I never have had an experience with this. But I live in a desert. I say that, but there was just a hurricane here. So yeah, I cannot deal with this in particular. There is also another video that came out years ago about I do not know the exact location. I believe it's somewhere in the Middle East where there is a witch. I'll look up the video. I can't speak, excuse me. But I'll look up the video later. But there's a witch in the desert. If you look at that desert witch, you might find a video of a guy recording outside of his truck where he encounters some lady in a white robe walking with a stick. So yeah, I have a fear of this happening. I have yet to see it. But the fact that I'm talking about it, and the fact that I will probably start driving a lot more out of state, and there's a lot of desert to go through, I will probably end up seeing it. Or I'll probably hallucinate it.
Let me know. Bearer of bad news. Popular urban explorers Matt and Andy from the YouTube.
That's another thing. If it is just what a way to what a screen to pause on these faces. But that's another thing too. Okay, I believe that where people die unexpectedly, their spirits to continue to haunt that area because either they don't know they're dead or they can't move on because they lived an incomplete life, I guess. My mama can't save me now that I just read the title of this video. I don't know how many bodies are possibly buried between the stretch of here to the desert. Mainly because I don't know how you enforce any law out there. Because there was a time when I was leaving Vegas, coming back home, and there's a section on the freeway when you leave Vegas where you pass by, I believe it's the border between California and Nevada. Nevada? I'm gonna say Nevada. There's a border checkpoint there. I've never seen anyone being told to stop there. There was a truck driving out on the off-road to bypass that entire thing. I have no idea if there's houses out. There is a solar farm out there. That's all I know. But I'm pretty sure there's an actual road that leads to that solar farm. If you don't know what a solar farm is, it's pretty much just an array of solar panels, and there's a giant, I want to say a pylon or something that reflects the sun to those solar panels, and it just collects sun.
Channel finders.
I probably explained that wrong.
Are back with another exploration at an abandoned farmhouse in Yorkshire, England.
Looks like a pretty good,
third
never mind.
Member, a cute little dog named Bear. They gear Bear up with a GoPro camera and a flashlight.
His little tail.
Roam around the dark.
His little stubby tail.
House. But unlike any of their previous explorations, Bear immediately begins to act very strange. The little dog sniffs around.
I don't want to pause.
Room to room as if he's trying
I'll pause
to
later
find something.
after this. I have a story to share again.
What is he doing?
I don't know, but you rode.
He's on a proper mad one tonight. Ben, go find him.
His little stubby tail, it's so cute.
Find him. Where is he? There's something weird about this place. I feel like we've just had the worst start to a video ever. Because Bear's just all over the place, and I don't know what you're doing, snorting up.
Got dust up his nose.
Oh, I noticed cupboards, to be fair. What we got in here? We've got not very much in the bottom.
What?
Is there anything in the...
Whoa, one word.
Ah,
Why is this abandoned?
whistle.
It's like furnished still.
Where's Bear? Bear?
How you doing?
My concern is that... Oh, he's upstairs. Bear?
Is that door broken?
Bear? Bear?
That don't sound like dog
He's
footprints.
coming now. That worried me. I thought he'd hurt himself or something, or...
I don't whimper.
Oh, they were.
You look
Aw.
a fool. There's something going on with you today. Unless he's caught something.
As the guys continue to explore the downstairs of the farmhouse, little Bear sneaks away again.
Cornflakes.
Another look upstairs. Matt and Andy are sorting through
A little hack with cornflakes: if you just put sugar on it, you get frosted flakes. I did that so much as a kid. I don't do it now, but I know the cereal cornflakes is supposed to be like a better alternative without the sugar. But yeah, just if you sprinkle sugar on it, all of you probably know this. You get frosted flakes. Oh, look, Yorkshire. Anyway, on with the video.
a pile of old books when something happens
That a
is
chemistry
very
book?
unsettling.
Anyway, I want to have a quick look on this bed, see if I can find anything else. Right, what?
Woof, woof.
Bear?
What's going on?
What's wrong with you? Just started barking randomly.
Hey, that's a GoPro. Are we gonna see that perspective?
You found a rabbit? You found some rabbits?
Oh,
What are you doing?
What is it? What you found? I wonder if there's someone outside.
go upstairs.
The little dog Bear barks and then comes charging back down the stairs. Wondering what caused the dog's strange reaction, the Finders Beepers team decides to head upstairs to check the second floor of the farmhouse. They look into one of the upstairs bedrooms, and that's
Is
when
that
they
balls?
take
Did someone drop balls on the wall? What is this terrifying term?
What even is it? Like, is it out of a bathroom or something?
Like an old bathroom cabinet. That's what got the USB.
And then how's that got a lock on it though for a bathroom cabinet? That makes no sense at all.
It's like a medicine cabinet that's for the bathroom.
Bother.
Whoa.
Did you hear that?
Oh, that dog is shaking. That dog is shaking.
Someone has just run down those stairs.
I'm not going down there.
Where is he, Ben?
Okay. Are these balls right here? The dog is shaking.
Hello? Hello?
There's a huge concern. Look, Bear is shaking.
Andy suddenly hears someone running down the stairs. They quickly go over and take a look down the staircase, but there's no one there. Now the guys head back downstairs, and after a careful search, they don't find anyone in the house. So they decide to check the footage on Bear's GoPro camera.
Oh, okay, so we are gonna see it.
Find is truly chilling.
Bear, what are you doing? He's covered in cobwebs. Absolutely
Aw.
covered. Do you know the way of doing this? We can watch his footage back. I'll have to do it on his camera.
Yeah.
Come on.
He looks so perplexed.
We need to show you something on the camera.
Whoa, what is it, the pixels?
Of what he's just seen. And I haven't looked at all the footage yet. I've just seen one thing and it has chilled me. It has proper chilled me. Look at this.
Don't GoPros usually have like a light on them too? I've never owned one, but... Oh, there is someone in there. I just... Whoa. Okay.
Right, boy. Bear? What's wrong with you? Just started barking randomly.
What's wrong?
We found a rabbit. We found some rabbits.
In the footage, the poor little doggo jumps back in fear as he finds someone hiding underneath the bed.
Oh, he's looking at the dog too. Look at that face.
He barks and quickly runs back downstairs to Matt and Andy. The guys go back up to check the bedroom.
I'm in my pants now. Absolutely in my pants. But yeah, we
What?
come up here.
You would have heard... You heard them run down the stairs.
From what I can see,
And it's a slam. I'm assuming this person ran out the house.
living up here now. Yeah, it's here, look.
Again, you heard the stairs. So I'm assuming this is a squatter that was in here, hiding under the bed because he heard someone come in. People investigating, and he decided to run out.
They've been under there. Whoever it was under that bed. Yeah, but this is horrible, Andy. I can deal with spooky, ghosty things, but real people.
People are just unpredictable.
If they're laying under a bed in an abandoned house, there's something not right in first
Desperate,
place.
aren't
What the thing is, right? If Bear hadn't alerted us to it, what would happen when we came upstairs?
they? God knows.
That's the thing that worries me.
Somebody under bed has just jumped out and grabbed me.
Yeah, just grabbed your legs from under bed. It's like every child's nightmare, isn't it?
Trust me, I wouldn't have been in here.
I would have been booting him in the head.
There'd have been an Andrew-shaped hole in the door. Trying to get, honest to God.
The door, I would have just jumped through the wall.
We'll never know just who this creepy guy was who was hiding under the bed. Was he an innocent squatter, or did he have bad intentions? But again, this is exactly the reason that I always say people are way scarier than anything paranormal. You can watch this entire video over on the YouTube channel, Finders Beepers History Seekers. And if you're interested to watch Bear's point of view, you can also watch that video over on his own YouTube channel, Beeper Bear.
Oh, he has his own YouTube channel. That's cool.
We need
Okay. Yes, I do agree. People can be a lot scarier than ghosts. There's a story that I have where I currently work at. I work there at nights. Uh, that's also why I stream really late. We've had an incident where someone broke into the building. It was a homeless guy. He picked the lock, but we didn't know he was in there. Uh, I had tried to go into one of the storage rooms that were in there. There's a couch in that storage room because it used to be someone's office. What I found weird was that it was locked, so I decided to go downstairs because I needed to get something to put in a different office that was upstairs. On my way up, that's when I saw a guy walking out of the storage room. He saw me and he just froze for like a second and then started walking to towards the end of the hall, and he noticed I was coming up behind him to go in because one of the offices I needed to go into was in the direction he was going into. So he went into an office, and when I saw him go into one of the offices, I was like, wait, no, this guy does not work here because I know the person that works in that office he walked into. So I put the stuff in one of the other offices that I needed, and I immediately ran. Well, I didn't run. I briskly walked back downstairs to where one of my coworkers were, and just immediately just said, I think someone broke into the building. And like a few hours later, when a manager finally came back to my building, we looked at the camera footage, and that's when we saw the guy. He came in from the parking lot, which is in the back, which is also gated off. But yeah, he came in through the back, and he picked the lock. He must have saw the camera because he. But yeah, people can be unpredictable. I was lucky enough that nothing bad happened to me because when I saw him, I was alone upstairs. Uh, but yeah, the following weekend, the building had an increased security until they they changed the locks on all the entrance doors, so it could be it's I believe it's called Master Lock. They changed it so it's more complicated and harder to break in. I believe that's the reason. I believe it's called Master Lock. I don't know. I could Google it. I'm on the browser. I could Google it. Oh, look, I have Velvet Crow. But yeah, I believe it's Master Lock. Let me see. Obviously, it's not a padlock. Uh, I saw. Okay, I could be wrong. That door lock. Okay, let me see this. This is not helping my case at all. Anyway, there. I swear it's master lock. There's a key. There's a specific key, and for some reason the key also costs money. I guess there's GPS in the key or something. It is none of these. I don't see any of these. It's what was it? Multi-lock. Multi-lock door. Let me see this. No. Okay. This is the key. What? Yes, this is the key that we have now to enter my building. A multi-lock. Okay, so so that's how it works. Yes, this is one of the keys that we now have to go into my building. So whatever this lock opens, that's the type that we have in my building. So yeah, people can be unpredictable. That's more of the story.
scary videos. So if you see a scary video that you think would be great on the top 5, email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Behind the locked door. This week, another mysterious video was shared on the Nuke's Top 5 subreddit with
Talking about locked doors.
no original source. The clip was uploaded by an Arabic repost account on Instagram, but the language spoken in the video is Spanish.
Oh.
But wherever it came from, the footage is truly terrifying.
Okay, so if it's in Spanish... If it's in Spanish, there's multiple countries that do speak Spanish as it's... And from what I can tell, excuse any bag rustling, I'm trying to open up my snacks. You could usually tell where it's from by their accents. Well, perfect place for me to unpause. The ball comes out of nowhere. Whoa. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Wait, that's a door. Did he just go through a door? I'm pretty sure he just said, ¿Por qué está cerrado? No!
A ball is thrown out of nowhere and a little boy appears.
I'm trying to explain the Spanish, and this woman's face comes through the door. Oh. There was no subtitles. I'm pretty sure he said, ¿Por qué está cerrado? Or ¿Por qué está laqueado? Which, means, why is this door closed or why is it locked? I said this multiple times. I believe I said it, the first time I said it on stream was Late Night Mop when I played that. I hate this particular thing when something is peeking out at you from around the corner. Lixian put his monster to do that when you in the hallway. That bastard. I hate that above anything. I hate that even more than just something standing at the end of the hall. I had a heart attack.
Behind the cameraman. The boy giggles and then seems to run right through a closed door.
There's a mask right there.
Without warning, the horrifying face of a woman seems to lean right out of the locked wooden.
Look at that. The more I look at it, the more this looks fake. But that first glance.
Door, terrifying the filmer. The video then cuts and we have no idea what happens next. Now, as always, when there's no source, I'm certainly not going to say that this bizarre clip is real. But it's definitely very spooky.
Yes, it is.
Follower. One late night in an undisclosed city in Indonesia, a CCTV.
I have a story for every single one of these videos so far. I just remembered I didn't talk about the dog. You guys probably don't want to hear it.
The camera captures a man walking home from work, and he doesn't seem to be alone.
What? Where is he? I see something moving here, but where's the dude? Oh, there he is. Because he left an after image.
A translucent figure seems to appear out of the darkness and creepily follows the man. Now, because we don't have a source, we can only imagine just what might have happened to the man next.
I mean, to me, because the CCTV looks like it's a potato, it could be a glitch. I could be wrong, because it partly looks like they're dressed the same.
Because just what is this? Let me know what you think.
But again, I could be wrong entirely. Because it does walk slower than the guy.
Whispers in the dark. These next 3 videos were shared by a Reddit user named Luke. Luke claims that ever since he was a child that he would experience terrifying paranormal activity when visiting his aunt's home in Iowa. The creepy old house was built way back in the 1860s. And Luke claims that ghostly events happen so often in the house that his aunt isn't even bothered by them anymore. Now, for the first
I wish I could have such resilience.
returned to his aunt's house for a visit, and it did not go well. One night at around 2:30 in the morning, Luke is woken up by the eerie sound of voices. He quickly grabs his phone and begins to record.
I'm still hearing voices. Listen. Jesus Christ.
Luke is now wide awake and continues to record as the unexplained activity in the house only seems to get worse and worse.
I hear knocking again.
Who is it?
Oh my God.
And then something happens that is pure nightmare fuel.
Everything's a nightmare fuel for me. What? Don't slowly pan the camera.
I'm out of here. Nope. Nope.
A childlike voice can be
I'll have the same reaction. This little kid is trying to whisper in my ear. If he ain't meeting my fist, I'm not condoning child violence. But I'm just immediately out.
heard whispering something near Luke's ear. Luke says that he could hear the voice saying, "Who's that guy?" One of Luke's viewers believes that the voice then says, "He was killed over here."
I'm out of here. Nope. Nope. I'm out of here. Nope. Nope. I'm out of here. Nope. Nope.
Luke says that the whispering in his room became so intense that he left the house and spent the rest of the night sleeping in his car. So,
I don't know if that's
what
better.
do you think? Is this real evidence of the paranormal, or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Why are the lights on in your hallway? I don't know if that's better because I feel like you now run the fear of you hear ghosts. You're 100% convinced you hear ghosts. You're gonna go out to your car to sleep. Are you not gonna like have the thought in the back of your mind that you're just gonna peek at the house and you're gonna see something at the window staring right back at you? Or even scarier, you're gonna see something outside your car window looking at you as you sleep. So that's why I'm just like, I don't know if the car is any better. Yeah, you're not in the house, but who's to say whatever's in that house is just confined to that house?
You decide. What looks back? This next video shows a group of friends taking a smoke break at an abandoned old house.
Why?
In the Philippines. A girl
Why?
quickly gets creeped out and insists that they all return to the car.
Why would you go inside?
To take their time, and one of them even decides to pull out his phone and film a bit.
Ay, naku, nasaan na ba tayo? Gusto niyo na.
Ako ba? Lumang pump house to, no? Wala nga. Alam mo, hindi na kita sasama dito. Masyado kang bad.
Kasi naman, pwede sa kotse.
Pwede doon. Pag damoy ng nanay ko, hindi na ako papagamitin ako.
What? Whoa! What was that?
Well, it turns out that the girl's creepy feeling about the old decaying house might have been right after all. Because, did you see it?
The face?
As the cameraman pans around, a horrifying face appears right in front of the lens. The face doesn't look human, with creepy round
Yeah, and I'm assuming this is the mouth right here at the corner. What type of teeth would these be?
eyes and thin, pointy teeth. It appears to have no
I just commented that, but yeah.
and it looks like its veins are bulging underneath the skin. In fact, it looks more like some sort of horrifying creature than a person at all. Unfortunately, the clip suddenly cuts off, leaving us to wonder, just what happened next. But is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The Lake Shawnee Amusement Park. Paranormal.
I don't know anything about the Philippines, but if there's any urban legends that anyone knows about from the Philippines that this can reflect, do let me know, because I would like to read more about it.
Investigators Dustin and Lisa from the YouTube channel The South Cax 2.0 traveled to the abandoned Lake Shawnee Amusement Park in Princeton, West Virginia. Built in 1926, the small amusement park was not exactly up to modern safety standards. It is estimated that in total 6 people, mostly children, lost their lives here.
That story of this amusement park reminds me of a different amusement park that was around more recently. I don't think it's open anymore. It probably closed down because it also had safety issues. I don't remember the name, but I think it was a water park. It was a water park. I'm pretty sure it was a water park. So, if I remember the name, I will bring it up, but if I don't, then, oh well. If it's closed down, I wonder if it's haunted now, because I'm pretty sure people died there too, just because of lack of security.
The park was eventually closed and left abandoned in 1966. But it is said that even today, the park is severely haunted by the ghosts of its previous visitors. Dustin and Lisa begin their investigation at an abandoned swing ride where a little girl lost her life. Lisa decides to begin what is called a pendulum session, asking questions of the park while dangling a pendulum to see if it will move on its own in response.
I've never seen this.
What happens next is downright creepy.
The little girl that's here, the object that I'm holding, it kind of looks like a necklace, and you're more than welcome to touch it. It just lets me know answers to questions that I ask you.
So would that be yes or no?
Answer as much or as little as you would like.
Whoa, what was that? I'm pretty sure he's gonna say, did you see it? So I'm not gonna speak more on what I'm seeing right now.
Do you like it here at Lake Shawnee?
Again, if that moves, is that a yes or is that a no?
See it?
But how do you know?
Lisa is asking questions to the spirit of the little girl that passed away on the swing ride. A shadow-like figure can be seen walking from right to left behind the 2 investigators. Dustin and Lisa don't hear or see anyone and continue their investigation, not even knowing.
Pretty sure there was more than just that.
Camera.
Also, why is the light red?
The spirit of one of the child visitors who passed away at the park came out to attempt to communicate with Lisa. Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, The South Cax 2.0.
Cax?
Passing through.
What does Cax mean?
Top 5 viewer Ryan McLean emailed us about a scary experience he had after a night out in Texas. So, around 2 in the morning, Ryan is driving back home when he comes to a stop at a railway crossing just as the train passes. But
what do you mean no idea what's happening? I just read that.
Just across the tracks.
Another car?
What the f is that?
A car? Or are you talking about the shadow figure that I'm too stupid to realize is there?
Why does it look like a f***ing... somebody's standing next to the goddamn car? Am I tripping, or like, what the f*** is that?
Could be a light oh, nope, it's moving.
The thing is totally
Is it cleaning the windshield of that car? Nope, it poofed. It disappoofed.
Okay, what the f?
A dark shadow-like figure can be seen standing and moving around on the other side of the tracks. Ryan finds it odd that some very large person would just be standing next to a car in the middle of the road. So he begins to record the event with his phone. But he is shocked when whoever or whatever it is simply seems to fade away and just disappear. Ryan says he went over his footage thoroughly, but he's still not completely sure just what he captured.
Did you talk to the person in that car that you were looking at? Did you just stop him and be like, hey, was there someone standing next to you? Also, you're making me scared of railroads now. I live near one.
So is this a paranormal event caught on camera? Or just some very strange man staring almost motionless into someone's car at 2 a.m.? It's pretty creepy either way. Out of left field. These next videos were shared to TikTok by poster All Day Everyday 1772.
All day, every day.
Small farm.
I hate that I just said that.
He says that he and his wife recently moved to their farm and are working hard to transform the land they own into a beautiful harvestable garden and maybe raise some chickens. However, their peaceful plans get derailed when user
Yasha, where are you?
From work one night to discover a light on in one of his outdoor sheds.
I just got home from work and my shed light is on. Sorry, I'm spanning the yard just to make sure nobody else is out here. I spoke to my neighbor after that last video and he said his junior high boys have been pulling pranks on people, so I think it's them. But they don't really have anywhere to go. So I'm gonna bust in here and try and catch them. I don't know what they're doing.
They're playing with the light. They're trying to scare you. Oh!
Hey! 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 The lights flicker on and off, and then seemingly out of nowhere, a dark figure appears in front of the shed's window. User All Day Everyday rushes over to the shed and checks inside, but he finds no one there. Cut to almost 2 weeks later, and All Day Everyday hears loud banging noises coming from another one of his outdoor sheds.
How many outdoor sheds do you have?
Is absolutely terrifying.
More scary than what I just saw? Oh hell no, this suit's gonna turn around. Never mind. Why is your shed missing a wall?
All Day Everyday sees someone walking around outside the shed. He hurries out to try to catch the trespasser, but just like last time, there's no one there. But when he looks over at his house, he sees something that shakes him to his core. A dark figure seems to walk right into the front door of his home. Now, All Day Everyday calls the police to come and investigate.
I would too.
But no one is found inside the house. So, a couple of days later, late one night, he suddenly hears a loud banging sound coming from his garage. He jumps out of bed and goes to check it out. What he finds is truly bizarre.
What is that noise?
Nah, you could keep that attic. This is like every horror movie trope. You're gonna slowly turn the camera and I'm gonna see something. I'm gonna jump out of my chair and I'm gonna jump through this monitor so I could start scaring you myself. Even the audio went away. I'm about to fight.
The door to the attic is opening and closing by itself.
I take everything I just said back.
Climbs up to investigate. Once again, there is just nothing there. TikTok user All Day Everyday says that his next step is to set up cameras in his home.
I was about to ask that.
He has no idea what is happening around his farm and doesn't know what to believe anymore. So what do you think is going on at this small farm in Oklahoma? Did the strange shadow figure stalking the farm somehow enter and take up residence inside the home? Let me know what you think.
I believe he disturbed the land of the dead. Weird thing to say, but He disturbed the land. I mean, he said he was trying to do gardening and stuff. I don't know what exactly this guy lives on or what he used to live on. But yeah, that's what I'm going with. He disturbed the land, and now whoever's buried there is disturbed.
Mirror, mirror.
I'm next to a mirror.
Sergey, Nastya, and Dima from the YouTube channel Toppy travel to a very remote and secluded abandoned mansion in Russia. The large house
I must start
is incredibly hard to reach.
Streaming from my closet.
And only accessible.
That's even worse. Never mind.
Which has collapsed over the years. The investigators came prepared and brought rubber shoe covers to cross the submerged part of the bridge. With all of the trouble it takes to get to the abandoned mansion, it's extremely unlikely that anyone would be at the house, especially in the middle of the night. But soon after,
I feel like people would still make the trek to go there.
Floor of the building, and they already experienced something weird.
Мне тоже...
I'm also confused.
Откуда, отсюда или снизу?
Ну вот из комнаты как будто бы.
I am very confused.
A loud bang suddenly comes from a room behind them. So, they decide to set up a static camera inside this room and light a few candles to try to encourage the spirits to make contact.
This is my phasmophobia.
Candles. This happens.
What I tend to do.
Это что, стук был сейчас?
The eerie sound of someone or something knocking on a door from somewhere in the house can be heard, and the team starts to get a bit freaked out. After lighting 3 candles, they leave the room as the static camera keeps recording. A few
Why 3? I'm not sure what the main religion is over there, but I believe here it's either Christianity or Catholicism. It's one of those two. And we all talk about threes being a ghost doing something in threes is mocking the Trinity. So why would you do 3 candles? I could be completely like wrong, but this is just stuff that I've heard. I'm not religious in any sense, but the fact that 3 is there, I don't know. This is probably at 3 a.m. too.
The camera captures something disturbing.
Whoa.
And now the Toppy team decides to
what a fire hazard.
A notch. Investigator Nastya has brought along a 50-year-old mirror that allegedly can be used to summon spirits.
Why?
Sergey and Dima head off to a different part of the mansion, and Nastya goes into a room all alone and sits in front of the old mirror.
Oh, hell no.
What happens next is downright chilling.
You're sitting next to a candle. You're about to... This is the cursed object from Phasmophobia. Asking me if I noticed or if she noticed.
Nastya starts to hear strange sounds just before a dark shape seems to form in the mirror. Nastya now realizes that she might have gone just a bit too far by bringing the old mirror to this very haunted location. She believes that she might have accidentally just summoned a dangerous dark entity. She quickly radios her team members to come back.
Дима, Сергей, приходите. Что-то пошло не по плану, походу.
Что случилось?
I feel like if it was...
What do you think this is? Is it a ghost or something more dark and sinister? You can watch this entire investigation with even more spooky moments over on the YouTube channel, Toppy. Thanks so much for watching. My upload schedule it's messed up, so please subscribe and hit the little bell icon so that you
Whoa,
never
what's
miss
going
a
on with
video.
browser? Your upload schedule might be messed up, but I mean, I'm not caught up on your videos. As I was trying to say, I feel like if the mirror showed anything, it's already just showing something that was already there to begin with. I mean, it seemed pretty violent when it knocked down the candle. So, that's what I'm just gonna think. Anyway, that was top 10 scary ghost videos. Mama can't save you now. So, I hope you sleep well tonight.